Hi, so I want to make this quick video showing you how to get help. This should help you navigate through the activities, and if you have any concerns, be able to reach out to me appropriately and most efficiently. So you'll notice that there's a Getting Help Discussions, this blue um, block, I guess you call it, where you'll find all these different weeks. It actually goes down to 16 weeks, a little below the visible screen you can see. But and there's general questions. So depending on what week you are in the course, so like depending on which activity, which you'll know what week you're on by going into the main part of the course. In Moodle, this is my open math. In Moodle, you'll know what week you're in based on what's outlined. You can you'll know where to go in here. But the thing is, I will be posting things in here, my responses to you, if you have concerns. Now, how you ask me questions, that's going to be a different way. So let's say you're working on an assignment. Well, first off, this is for pre-calculus. This is the course for pre-calculus. So if you're in a different course, it should look very similar to this, but just covering different material. You're Getting Help Discussions. It should be the same general location. But anyways, yeah, I'll just show you, like, let's just say you're in 4.1 and the 4.1 assignment. Let's just say you're in a homework assignment. This applies to everyone. So it's a little bit out of reach. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's say you're working on an assignment and you don't understand a particular problem. Well, first off, you should be using any of the videos and resources in that section to help out. Some of the problems have videos or extra resources provided. Assuming you've read through the textbook and you've used all the resources provided in the section, you don't understand a problem, you can use this message instructor about this question. This will email me directly. Now, you may remember in the instructions of signing up for MyOpenMath, you may have remembered me saying to check, make sure you check some box, and it has to do with receiving messages. That's what this is all about. So it's a way to receive messages when I post. Well, first off, this emails me, so this will open up like this, and so you'll post a question here. I need help, and any details um, of what you've tried to do, what parts you're not understanding. If it's multiple parts, you may not, you may say, like, I understand this part. This is what I've tried to do. I don't understand how to do this. Any details will help, so I can be very specific in explaining how to do the problem, and pointing you in the right direction. So be sure that you put any details in here, and then you'll send the message, and then that will email me directly, and I'll know immediately because my email is on my phone. Assuming I have my phone on me, which I almost always do, I'll know immediately that you've asked a question. And depending on where I am, the time of day, you should expect a pretty, a response pretty soon. So when I do respond, depending on the question. So this is like the first homework assignment. So this is probably from week 1. And this is question 1 from homework 4.1. So what I'll do is you'll ask a question, and then what I can do is make a YouTube video similar to this video, and I can work out problems. I have a writing tablet where it's like writing on paper, right on the screen, and I can explain how to do things, just explain things pretty well. Usually I'll make a video if it's a technical problem, and explain how to do a problem or any details of how to go, some hints at least. And then so after you send the message and I make a video or explain how to do something, I'll post my response in here. So, for example, that was a week 1 assignment, and I'll add a new thread, and I'll say, maybe like 4.1 homework I don't know, 4.1, number 1, or something like that. And then I'll just say, here is the blah, blah, blah help of whatever. And I'll post a link to the video, and then, you know, you can review it. And let's say you have any multiple questions and you're just not understanding general concepts, not individual questions. You may instead want to, so I'll just show you what this looks like. Let's just, you know, I'll post something in here. You'll go in here and you'll see my response. But so that's one of the main ways you'll get help in the class. Another way to get help in the class is to request a review session. So if you request a review session, then a review session is typically for if like you have multiple questions, or you know, you're just not understanding general ideas and you're just stuck on like a whole section and you need it's not just a single question, a single problem you have concerns with, then you may want to reach out to me for a review session. So to do that, you'll want to email me. So the best way to email me is through the messages, and then send a new message, and then you can, you know, send it to me, or you know, and then you can just say, you know, review, oops, session please, or something. And then, but the key thing to remember when you're requesting a review session is make sure you provide your availability a week out. My schedule can fill up. I teach at a lot of other well, universities. I teach at universities online, so my schedule can fill up pretty quick with other review sessions and things I'm doing. So it's best to provide your availability a week, you know, all your availability in a week span, and that'll give the most chance that I'll be able to fit something into my schedule. I'm sure I will if you do that, and if you provide multiple times. And also make sure you provide your time zone, so I know what time you are referring to exactly. And then I can respond back and say I'm available this time, and I'll provide the time zone on this day, and we'll have the session scheduled. And a review session will be held in the I'll go to it right now. I think it's right. Hold on one second. I'll direct to that location right now. Hold on one moment. Okay, so I'm back in the Moodle classroom. So that's where you want to go after we scheduled the review session. After you email me, we figured out the time, and it's the day of the review session. You'll want to go in here, and in the course, I mean, your general course will be set up the same general way. And then you'll notice in the course overview there's the virtual classroom. That's where we'll go for a review session. So anyways, click on the virtual classroom. And something you'll need to remember, and I'll move the screen over. So this is the platform I use that's provided to me through Johns Hopkins University, another school I teach at. And you'll click, whoa, no, actually that's wrong. Actually, I'm signed into my account, and so you don't want okay. So you'll click on that link. That was the wrong sort of thing. You won't actually see that. What you'll see is an option that says enter as a guest. You'll want to make sure you enter as a guest. So then you'll enter as a guest. You'll enter your name, and then you'll go into the site. I just finished a review session a little bit ago, so yeah. Anyways, I'm still logged in. So anyways, you'll want to enter the guest and enter your name, and you'll be in, and then I'll enter my instructor way, and then we'll do a review session, and I'll be able to share my screen. I'll actually just go in right now. Whoops. Okay, I'll just enter in my way. So anyways, So yeah, you'll enter the guest. You'll be one of the participants. It may not look. This is how it's viewed as for me. I'm not. And then I can share my screen and anyways, and I can write things out. Wait, let's just. It won't work right now. I can write things out and you can share your screen. And you can I can let you take over my screen and we can work out problems it's pretty effective. It's nice, and you can chat in here. You should have a mic set up. There's this button here to set up your mic. You may want to log in here and make sure you have all the add-ons. There may be one thing you need to download to get set up. But before our review session, you may want to make sure you have everything set up beforehand. You can access this even without me. Just make sure you show up, a couple of minutes before our scheduled review time, so you can get that set up, or just make sure you show up during the scheduled time, and we can get our go over some things, any concerns you have. All right, well, anyways, those are the two main ways of getting help in the course is through the messaging for each individual problem, and then reaching out to me and having a review session through Adobe Connect, this platform. And yeah, so let me know if you have any concerns. I'll be more than happy to help with any concerns from the course, general questions. And yeah, if you do have general questions about the course, you can always... let me go there. So you can post the questions under here, and I'm automatically emailed if you post something in here. And if you chose to receive messages whenever there's a post in the course, then I believe you will receive an email if anything is posted in here also. So we can so general questions can be posted in here if you have just general questions from the course. So let me know if you have any concerns. I'll be more than happy to help, and you'll get the hang of it. So yeah, I'll talk to you later.